Yeah, it's a beautiful morning. Ooh, okay. Oh, well, good morning, team. It is Sunday morning. It's a little after 9 o'clock, probably 9:08. I got up this morning around 7, and it was something like 18 degrees outside, and I thought, you know what? I think I'm just gonna stay here a little longer, see if it'll warm up a little bit. And it did! It warmed up to a stunning 22 degrees. So yesterday we had a fantastic day doing GIGWORK. Today we're gonna get out and shoot for just $100. I'm not interested in doing a whole lot today. It is Sunday and no goals, just out and about having fun. The family is still asleep, everybody's still in bed. I'm out and about, you know, making a fool of myself. So let's head over to Walmart and see if we can get some orders this morning and see what we can make before noon, and then we might go a little bit into the afternoon, stay around till around 2 or 3 o'clock, and then we'll come back home and make some dinner and spend time with the fam. Let's do it. Team, so you probably did see we got an order. It caught me off guard. I was inside and I was using the restroom. So we got a $15 order going a little over a mile. So the mile to dollar ratio on this one is fantastic. And it wouldn't but like 11 items. So it's a small order. It's in the trunk going to a house. So I picked it up. We're going to deliver it and then come back, see if we get another order. Nice. Okay. Let's get warm. I'll head back to Walmart, see if we can get another order. I think it'll be kind of slow today. At least that is the way Walmart is acting. So we'll head that direction. You know, maybe get some orders, maybe not. All right, so we pulled back into the parking lot and we got another order. So this is a good one. It's a shop and deliver. $22 going like 2-3 miles. And it's about 26 items, so it may take me a minute to grab it, but this is a great dollar to mile ratio. And yeah, so we'll go inside, grab this one. This one should put us at like 35 bucks for the day. Not too bad. Let's go. So we loaded up that second order, and let me tell you, what, I was excited because it was all a bunch of small items. But it turns out that was one of the more difficult shop and delivers I've done. It was all vegetables and things, very healthy, but a lot of small packets of things that I could not find. I substituted about 7 items, but communicated with the customer, made it a little bit easier. So we're headed to the house to deliver it now. Anyway, sometimes those orders with small items, don't, if you judge too quickly, turns out a lot of those things are hard to find. Woo. All right, so we're headed back to Walmart right now, and I wanted to share something kind of neat with you guys that Gridwise does. So Gridwise, like a lot of other apps, tracks a lot of different statistics. YouTube does this, Facebook does this, when they decide to give you a recap of your past year. And they pulled up some pretty cool statistics for me, getting to view all of the achievements that I got last year. One really neat statistic was how many trips I took, and the 2 apps that I used being both Spark and DoorDash, and you get to see the results of those here. I think with DoorDash I drove something like 203 trips. With Spark I had something like 285 deliveries. Now the real big kicker here is the difference in pay between both, because between Spark and DoorDash I only had what, 85, 43, like 82 more deliveries than DoorDash with Spark. And look at the difference between pay here. I earned $4,483 with Spark, and then a little over $1,500 with DoorDash. This is definitive proof that tells me that with Spark, doing a whole year of Spark, if I were to make, you know, say over 400 deliveries with only using Spark, I'm gonna make way more money than if I were to use DoorDash by itself. And so I'm really excited about the year, because that tells me that, you know, this year is going to be very profitable as compared to last year. There were some months where I was only doing DoorDash at the beginning of the year. I had a few months where I was trying to multi-app. You know, I'm going to keep DoorDash in my arsenal, but Spark is paying so much better than a lot of these food delivery apps, and it shows. A few more cool statistics that they gave me. Apparently I'm in the top 30% of Spark delivery drivers out there, which I think will change, being that I'm only going to be using Spark this year. I think that number will only go up. I could see myself being in the top 10 if I decided to go full-time. Also gave me this statistic, which apparently my estimated tax deduction will be somewhere around $3,780, which is more than 50% of what I earned last year. So that's really exciting too. I'm not sure that I'm gonna have to pay taxes on most of that that we earned at the end of the year, my gross earnings. So we'll find out though. When I do my taxes, I'll let you know. And on that same tab, it also told me that I drove an estimated or at least I tracked a little over 5,700 miles. I'm assuming that that's pretty low considering how many, you know, gig workers are out there. I'd imagine there are guys that put 20,000 miles on their car easy with all the deliveries they're doing. This recap was just a really good way at, you know, helping me set the standard for next year. I still want to do 400 plus orders, but this time I want to do it with Spark. And knowing that my average order is somewhere between $15 and $25, 400 orders with $15 to $25 is going to be, who knows, probably double what I made the year before. Let's see if we can get there. I hope we do, because that'll set the standard. It'll just be great. We'll make a lot of money, and the 2024 will be our best year yet. If you're not using a mile tracker to track your mileage in order to help you with your tax return in the following year, I do suggest Gridwise is an app that you can use. I've used it since the beginning. There are lots of apps out there to use, but this one in particular, it tracks mileage from every GIGWORK app. You can enter whichever app that you're using within Gridwise. I'm not paid by them or anything. I really believe in their product, and it's made it very easy for me to do my taxes every year. And also it's just fun to see where you're at and how you're doing, and also use the app to track, you know, what areas around you may pay better. That helped me find Tuscaloosa, where the average pay was a lot higher because it was a very big market, a college town. So use the app if you want to. I don't know if I'll have a link in the bottom, but Gridwise is the name of the app. Okay, so we got everything loaded up, and we're delivering now to a house. This should put us at about 60 for the day, not too bad. The goal is to get to that 100. So let's get this to the home, get back, and try to get another order. Nice. I tell you what, team, we finished that order, and that puts me at about 60 bucks for the day. It is about 1:30, and it's Sunday, you know? I mean, I'm kind of restless. Beautiful day. I guess for the weekend, that puts me at about $300, $310, something like that. So that's not bad for a weekend. Typically, I mean, it could be a lot worse. So I'm gonna take the 3 orders of the day, the incentive of yesterday, the $240 earnings of yesterday, and I'm just gonna, you know, call it a weekend. I'm gonna head home, make some dinner, enjoy my time with family, and then start a new week. Next week, I don't get paid by work, but we do get a check from YouTube, which is kind of cool. So I'm gonna call it a weekend. It's been a good time. I've had a good time. And you know what? I'm gonna go rest. I'll see you guys in the next one.